Okay, black people. Okay, black people. I'm trying to get some more people in the building. Trying to get some more people in the building. This is Underground Warrior TV. We're trying to get some more people in the building before we start building on this real live conscious knowledge that we're going to speak on today. Trying to get some more people in this building so we can continue. We're going to proceed and we're going to expose racist America, racist Donald Trump. You know, because a lot of black people voted for Donald Trump and they feel Donald Trump is not a racist, but I'm going to prove to you today that the government of America has no love for black people. And that's why us, as black people, we have to unite or we're going to die. Right before your very eyes, Donald Trump is showing you his racist side, his racist streak that he has always had. His father was a Klansman. Did you know that? Let's proceed because we can't continue to live the way we live as black people. We're gonna have to unite. We're gonna have to learn to love black people. Don't you know racism is a team sport? Why is it that everybody else has their team? You have the Mexican team, you have the Latino team, you have the white European team, but black people seem to not want to play on the black team, or you're a free agent and you want to play for other races. Racism is a team sport. And black people, we are in last because we love everybody else, but we don't love ourselves. So you voted for Trump. I'm not a Democrat either. I'm not a Democrat either. I'm neither of the one. Okay, black America. Racist government of America has always maintained its racial exclusion of black people from political power and justice. Do we have any really political power? What candidate from the Democrat or the Republicans that fight for black people? Do Black Caucus fight for black people? We have no political leverage in a white man's government. Malcolm X spoke this many years ago. 40 years ago, Malcolm X spoke on this same subject, but we just continue to play for other teams. We are scared to play for the African. We are scared to play for the black team. We want to play for everybody else. Black men, you must learn to love self. You must worship yourself. Why worship a white man? Why do you want to bow down to Donald Trump, who's a bona fide racist? You know who Fred Trump is? Look up Fred Trump. And Donald Trump in 1973, when they denied equal opportunity for black people to purchase or rent any of their properties. There's a case where they discriminated. They had a policy to not rent their property to black people. But we want to play for Trump, and Trump has no love for us. So while we run around here playing for Kamala Harris, who has no love for us, Kamala Harris date white men. How in the hell she was going to do something for black people? We got to do something for ourselves. It never ceased to amaze me how white America mistreat its one slave, aka POW. Yes, black people in America are natural born enemies to the status quo. The elected president, Donald Trump, and Vice President JD Vance will maintain the power of white supremacy. White, crazy, Ku Klux Klan members who have changed uniforms in the police uniforms have a license to unalive and delete Black people. It's going to go up higher, higher and higher and higher. The elevation of Black people being killed by white people in this country is going to elevate. Donald Trump is sending a bold message to the white supremacists to keep killing you. But you don't get it. Donald Trump is not a racist. He took a picture with Mike Tyson. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what celebrity, and quit looking to celebrities to free Black people. Malcolm X, if we paid attention to Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, we'll be free today. We'll be free today if we would have paid attention to the real leaders who told us to go to the United Nations, told us to go to United Nations as one people and demand reparations for our people. We think it's corny, though. We think it's corny to demand the monies that white America owe us. After the so-called Civil War, where the North attacked the South, and after the Southern white man loses control over the slave trade, he was compensated. They was compensated. The white America was compensated for the enslavement of Black people. Yes, slave masters got reparations for losing our ancestors as property. Look it up. But we keep playing this free agency. We want to play for other race of people instead of looking to ourselves and stand up for ourselves and come together as a political front and form our own government. The Nation of Islam have its own government. They got their own property. How come we can't pull our resources together and come together as a nation? The Chinese play team sport. You can't get mad at these other races of people who play team sport. They don't shop with you. They don't shop at your Black stores. You shop at their stores. You make them rich. You keep white America rich. You don't pull your resources together as a people and stand as a nation. We divided on religion. We divided if we African, if we Indian. But if you want to be Indian, they still beat you upside the head. They treat you like an African, but you want to be Indian because the Indians enslaved Black people. We don't want to admit that the red Seminoles enslaved the Black African, the freemen. So we have a little Mongoloid Indian blood running through our veins. We not African. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy how we defeat our purpose, how we defeat ourselves as a people. Not playing team sport. Racism is a team sport. When we gonna play Black team ball? You want to be a free agent to go play for Donald Trump. Yes, Black people are natural born enemies to the status quo. The elected president, Donald Trump, will maintain the power of white supremacy. Police killings of Black people will rise. White Americans, citizens who are anti-Black, will also assist. They will assist with the assistance in the discriminations, in the assaults and killing of Black people. Donald Trump and JD Vance sent a message to white America that they are in cahoots with white supremacy domination against Black people. I'm going to tell you what they did, and it slipped by you. The white man that murdered that brother last year in May 2023 in front of everybody, it was video recorded. When Daniel Penny, the military veteran, choked out that Black man on that subway in Manhattan, New York. I wish I was on that subway. That wouldn't have happened. That wouldn't have happened. that wouldn't have happened. I don't know where black people was that day that Daniel Penny jumped up and choked that brother. Don't you know Donald Trump and JD Vance invited Daniel Penny to the football game, the Navy and Army football game? He was invited to their suite as a guest. So by inviting Daniel Penny, a military veteran, 24, who killed that 30-year-old black man, that was a sign. Jordan Neely was the black man's name on that subway. Donald Trump is in cahoots with white supremacy to get rid of you. The government of America wants to get rid of you, black people. Well, we refuse to unite. Remember, P. Diddy was running around here with these shirts, vote or die. How long we been voting? We've been voting over 50 years and still had not advanced politically, socially, economically as a people. But you say Donald Trump is not a racist because he took pictures with black celebrities. Black celebrities don't do nothing to elevate our people. They got the money, but they know if they do anything for us in our communities, that's that money away from them. And they'll also make them a target. You see what I'm saying? This dude, Daniel Penny, was acquitted. He was acquitted this month, December 9th, for choking that brother out. He choked that brother out for 5 minutes and 50-something seconds. Nobody intervened to stop the murder. This vigilante, George Zimmerman, acting people are going to come out the woodwork during this Trump administration. So sit back and watch what transpired. It's going to transpire because they know we don't play team ball. Black people are crazy. We don't play team ball. We scared to unite. It's all right for black people to sit back and watch Europeans stick together. It's all right for black people to sit back and watch Chinese people stick together. But when we stick together, we are afraid how white people are going to view us because we're trying to be a nation. It's about nation building. It's about nation building. JD Vance said to this guy, Daniel Penny, that we need more white people or more people like him. These Republicans, to believe it or not, they put up the money for this man's defense fund. This man had people putting up money to defeat the court system. $1 million, over $1 million was pledged to this man's defense of murdering a 30-year-old black man who had mental issues. You got to be a coward. In my city, we see homeless people all the time, talking crazy, talking loud. We don't jump on them. We don't choke them out. For what? See, Daniel Penny, he didn't think that Jordan Neely had family members because this guy was always riding the subway, a homeless man who suffered from mental issues. Jordan Neely was a harmless individual who liked to mimic Michael Jackson dancing on the streets of Manhattan. I know plenty of mentally ill people who dance for money in my city. I don't take advantage of this particular person because they got mental issues. I've been cursed out about not having no money one day because I was always giving this mentally ill guy money every time I seen.
But this particular day, I didn't have no money. He cursed me out, threatened me. I just kept walking, got in my car and took off. But this vigilante, Daniel Penny, was upheld as some type of hero. So JD Vance and Donald Trump held this coward up as a hero. The George Zimmerman syndrome. George Zimmerman killed that little black boy, Trayvon Martin. He was stalking Trayvon Martin and try to put hands on this baby. But the baby turned ties on this grown man, so this grown man shoots him. But we keep playing the free agent role. We're scared to come together as one particular nation. We are a nation. We are one people. So stop discriminating against your own kind. You scared to unite with your own kind because you're afraid what white America gonna think about you. Fuck white America. Stick together as one people. This is why they do what they do to us. You got Chinese gang right here in America. You got Chinese gangs, Latino gangs in America. Why is it that the police only kill and round up black gang members? Why do the police specialize in killing black gang members? Why they don't kill Chinese gang members? Why they don't kill Latino gang members, but they kill you? But you are Indian though, but they treat you like you are African. So JD Vance, Donald Trump invites a murderer of black people to a football game. And they say they need more white people like him. So what kind of message is that sending? But you say Donald Trump is not a racist. But I done did my homework on this orange man. I done did this homework. I done did my homework. You want to support the channel? Cash App or Chris Green? No. Cash App, $ or Chris Green. $ or Chris Green. CHRISGREEN. No E on the end. $ or CHRISGREEN. $ or Chris Green. That's if you want to support the channel. But anyway, this dude was acquitted, man, for killing this brother, man. I know everybody's seen it. I don't look at Daniel Penny as a hero. I look at him as a straight coward. A straight coward. And see, and that's how white people kill you in this country. They pick and choose. They're not going to come to the hood and pull up on nobody. They'll catch you isolated. I knew that when I was locked up in the penitentiary. The Aryan Brotherhood used to stab the brothers from the back. Stab you from the back. They never confront you. When your back is turned, that's when they stab you. They sell you out. I believe Daniel Penny was a racist who singled out Jordan Neely. He singled Jordan Neely out because Jordan Neely had mental issues and he was homeless. Only thing he was asking for was some money. He screamed that he was hungry. He had nowhere to live. Daniel Penny, if you wanted to be a hero, how come you didn't pull a few dollars out your pocket to assist the brother? You jumped up and put the brother in a chokehold. You have subdued this brother. He was out of it. How come you just didn't let go? You murdered this brother. And Trump and JD Vance invited this dude to their suite. And you telling me Donald Trump is not a racist? And you telling me Donald Trump is not a racist? He just sent a strong message. This dude was acquitted December 9th. He's at the college football game. with the president of the United States of America, the elected president, Donald Trump, and the elected vice president, JD Vance. This man murdered a black man, and JD Vance said we need more good guys like Daniel Penny. Daniel Penny. Daniel Penny is a coward in my eyes. He's a coward in my eyes. I wish I was on that subway. I wish I was on that subway train. That would have never happened. What was the black people that day? And you have people, man, that intervened and held Jordan Neely's hands, telling this dude, Daniel Perry, to let him go. He can't breathe. I'm going to hold his hands. You take the chokehold off his neck. Anybody that holds you for 5 minutes and 53 seconds intend to murder you. They intended to murder you. Yeah, I'm calling him a name. Daniel Penny is a coward. Daniel Penny is a coward. He ain't no hero. He ain't no hero. Like he's some vigilante or something. Vigilante or something. Like he's vigilante or something. With this white attitude towards black people, that is the attitude to keep black people in place. They think that we have a place in this country that we can't express ourselves. We can't say what we want to say. We can't do what we want to do. As soon as we stand up to white supremacy, they want to put us in our place. I don't get it, man. I don't get it why we don't play team ball. See, if we play team ball, I'm telling you, half the stuff that happened in this country, it wouldn't happen because they know that we are standing up for each other. They know we easy to defeat because we hate each other. We laugh at the Mexicans because there's 30 Mexicans living in one house, but they pull their resources together. They might live in this house for 2 years together. By the time they pull their resources together, all of them can move out on their own. We don't have that type of patience. We trying to keep up with the Joneses and trying to shit on each other. I got the best looking car. I got the best clothes. I got the best chain. We compete with each other when everybody shit on black people. Because we're afraid to play team sport. What the fuck is the black caucus doing in the government? They don't fight for us. We don't have no political leverage in America as a people. Donald Trump endorsed by racist Elon Musk. So, since we are excluded and not included as citizens in this country, as black people, how come we just can't unite? How come we can't unite? You don't want to unite because I'm a Muslim? You don't want to unite because I'm a Christian? You don't want to unite because I'm a Catholic? Throw the religion in the backyard somewhere because your religion has not gave us no type of freedom. No Quran, no Bible. The white man's religion is insufficient for black people. We try religion. We bow down to the white Jesus and still to no avail, justice came our way. No justice come our way. So is Malcolm X crazy for saying that you cannot get freedom, justice, and equality in a white man's government? This is a white man, Anglo-Saxon ran government. And black men and black women who voted for Trump, where Trump has already displayed his hatred for you. When Omarosa was on Donald Trump's show, The Apprentice, that wasn't racist to you? He kicked out the White House. He tried to kiss that ass. See, that's what black people into, kissing ass and still be treated like trash. Kiss your own ass. Stand up for your own black worth. See, I know my black worth. I study. I know my history. We didn't get knowledge from the Greeks. The Greeks got their knowledge from the African Masons. The Masons know that Greeks got their knowledge from the African. So why you in college throwing up all these sorority signs, this Greek freak stuff, when you know that all the knowledge that the Greeks got came from the African? So we need to look at our knowledge of ourselves. We need to look inward to see our worth. So when you learn your self-worth, you won't bow down to white people. When they was bowing down to us. See, I know my ancient history. When you go back and study African Egypt, when you go back and study the Aksumite Empire, when you go back and study the Mali Empire, the Dongan Empire, when you go back and study African empires, then you know who you are and what your capabilities are and your potentials are. You gave knowledge to Caucasians. Why do you bow down to Caucasian people? I don't understand that. You the teacher. You the mathematician. But you don't have that knowledge of yourself. And then you do have that knowledge of yourself, you don't believe it. But Donald Trump, Elon Musk, JD Vance, and the Republican Party, they got a plan to get rid of you. When they go for deportation, they're going for the Africans and the Haitians. They want the Africans and Haitians out this country. Donald Trump is schooled in genetics. They are afraid of being genetic annihilated. You feel me? That's what they fear. They fear the sperm going into the black woman, making more black babies. That's why they introduced the black woman into this white shining armor soldier, the savior to come save her. That's why you see more black women with white men, because they're trying to stay here through her, through that black woman. How's that? The science like this. You get that black woman pregnant, she comes out with a biracial baby, it's really black. You teach that biracial baby, when it comes an adult, to go back white. That's how white people can stay here on our planet. A minority on the planet, and they're dying quicker than they being born. They're dying quicker. Their numbers are leaving our planet. Their numbers are going down. So the scientists manipulate the black woman, like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said in one of his books. I'm not a Muslim, but I study the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He said the last attack against a black man would be through that black woman's womb. And her head is filled up with misconceptions of you, black man, because you're not a nation builder. You're not playing team sport. You're a free agent for the Latinos. You're a free agent for people like Donald Trump. You're a free agent. You're scared to play black ball, black man, black woman team ball. You scared to nation build. And they know that your mind is warped. And that's why they want to kill the board of education. And that's why the Republican Party is against abortion. The white woman, you can't abort your baby because we are falling off the planet when it comes to numbers. That's why more black men in jail. That's why the white police kill black people. It's a mandate to keep our population down. We had the strongest genetics on the planet. So they must corrupt the flow of our sex life. They control our sex life, what we think, what we say. And then they start giving you homosexual agendas. dressing your celebrities up like homosexuals because they know that you look up to celebrities. And you got to go back to ancient Rome to understand celebrities are used to push agendas. That's why Oprah Winfrey, all the money she got, can't come to the inner city and build the inner city up like the suburb. Where's our black mall? Where's our black mall at? Where's our black hospitals at? Our black fire department? We don't have nothing. We got to depend on the white man because we won't pull our resources together and work with each other. We're scared to unite with Africans around the globe because we taught that we ain't African. We're taught that African people are backwards. But when I started studying my knowledge, I found out that the Greeks got their knowledge from the African. But somewhere in your black mind, they teach you that black people are backwards. We are. We are. Because we don't play team ball. We play for the other team. We play for the other team, man. So did Donald Trump and JD Vance send a message to white supremacy that it's okay to kill black people by inviting Daniel Penny to the football game to their suite? I think he sent a clear message to black people that's conscious. Some black people that voted for Donald Trump don't know that Daniel Penny was at this football game with the president that they voted for. But it wasn't the black vote that got Donald Trump in. It was the Latino vote that got Trump in. White America have spoken. He speaks the language of white supremacy. No matter what pockets white supremacy in, the government is ran by white supremacy. Majority of Republicans and Democrats hate black people. That's why you haven't got reparations, and you deserve it. You earned it. They owe it. But when we talk about reparations around black people, they throw their eyes up in their head and think we're crazy. But go to work for that white man, work for 70, 80 hours, and at the end of the week, they tell you they have no money and no check for you. And see how you feel. They worked our ancestors for 4 centuries with not one penny. Oh, white America don't owe us. You damn wrong. White America don't own us. The same people that enslaved us is now dead. They enslaved our ancestors. Where institutions thrive today off the backs of slavery. Chase Bank invested in the slave trade. A lot of these insurance companies. How you think white America got money today? Generational wealth. We couldn't pass generational wealth on. My ancestors worked for 4 centuries. How the hell they gonna give me generational wealth when they work for free? And then if they did work, they would beat my ancestors, hang my ancestors, my ancestors. What are you talking about? That white America don't owe down. And Donald Trump is not a racist. Do Donald Trump talk about reparations? I bet it go in one ear out the other. I bet you it go in one ear out the other. Donald Trump ain't gonna do nothing for us. Like Donald Trump did, Joe Biden. Joe Biden says you wasn't black if you don't vote for him. What the hell did Joe Biden do for black people? See, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I don't believe that the white man Anglo-Saxon system is for black people. We're excluded, not included. We don't live in the inner city. We really the outer city. We out. Ain't nothing, there's no inclusion for black people. That's why they murder us in prison. Prison guards murder black people in prison. I was locked up in the penitentiary. Well, I witnessed black men being down. They jumped on me. I was jumped 2 times by some racist white boys in the penitentiary because I knew what I knew now. I was studying behind bars. They hate that I read Honorable Elijah Muhammad. They hate that I was reading about the Black Panther. They hate that I studied the knowledge of myself. They should ransack my tearing up books. And I got a government file for writing my own book that they confiscated, how black people can gain political power. I wrote a book and they confiscated it and gave me a FBI file just on my thoughts. Just on my thoughts alone, I did nothing violent. And this is why I have no love for the American government. Ronald Reagan, when he was the governor of California, he helped dismantle and kill our brothers and sisters in the Black Panther Party. I can't forgive and I won't forget. We need to play team sport, man. Quit going against each other. Quit hating on each other. That's why my channel on YouTube, they keep it back on the back burner because I'm liable to say anything when it comes to the truth. I'm going to speak the truth. I don't care. You can line me up and shoot me down with bullets for telling the truth. I'm going to tell the truth, man, because that's what we're here for, to speak the truth. Every time I speak, that's what I want out of my mouth. I don't want to tell Black America a lie. I love my people. I'm going to tell you the truth, man. I love my people that much that I'm willing to die standing on the foundation of the truth. I'm just going to tell you the truth like it is. America has no love for you. So you can keep kissing white ass and they're going to keep treating us like trash. Hey, I'm gone. I just want to let y'all know that Donald Trump administration is going to bring hell to our black population. And we don't unite, we're going to die. Systematically, we're going to die. You don't believe that? Check out the news. Step away from the football game. Step away from Instagram. When you get on YouTube, when you get online, look up all the events happening in America as it relates to black people. Right here in Akron, Ohio. In Ohio, I just did a video about a 15-year-old kid, black boy, who was shot down with an assault rifle by police. Shot him for no reason. Shot him down in cold-blooded murder. Cold-blooded murder. Now that Donald Trump is in office, police are going to get away with these murders. He already said that he was pro-police. Any president that's pro-police is anti-black. Any president that's pro-police is anti-black, because we know what the police do. They kill black women and children. That's what they do. Peace and black power. I'm gone. Y'all take care.